Hi everybody, good morning. It is 9:42 on Wednesday, so kind of a random day to start the vlog on, but I was thinking, oh, I'll do a reading vlog this week. Oh, maybe no I won't. So that's why it's Wednesday and not Monday, but it's fine. So far this week, on Monday, I already completed the Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. It was one of my book of the month picks, so I already read that. But then right after that, I have still been, since Booktubeathon, been reading The Mistake by Elle Kennedy. It's book 2 of the Off-Campus series. These books aren't very long. I mean, it's 283 pages. I'm on page 163, so I've got just a little over 100 pages left in this one. I know that if I just buckle down and read this, I can get this done today. I don't know when. It looks like I'm just like right over halfway through, which is kind of ridiculous, but whatever. I've got a ton of stuff to do today. I want to do some cleaning and some rearranging, so I'll probably put in some clips of that because a lot of it's got to do with the book room. It's just kind of a mess right now. Like, it's our third spare bedroom, so it's our third / our spare bedroom, not our third spare bedroom. You know what I mean. So it's sort of just become this area where we both put our stuff. So as you can kind of see back there, my boyfriend's in a couple bands, so he plays various instruments, and he has a lot of guitar stuff in the house. Like, he's got, you know what I mean, like cabs and, you know, like heads, stuff like that, and his guitars, obviously. So his stuff has to go somewhere too, so Kane can't get it. So in that time, along with his 1 million band shirts, they have just acquired, and they've just sort of started to pile up in our spare bedroom, because, you know, he's very much so the, I'm just gonna throw this here, and then I know either it's gonna be there when I get back to it, or Haley's gonna have moved it, and then I can ask her where it is. So he's sort of like thrown a bunch of stuff in there, and I'm like, okay, we need to like do something about all these t-shirts and all this random music equipment in here, like at least stack it somewhere. I recorded my gigantic book haul last night. I literally have gotten, like, since I started BookTube, basically, I have bought 69 books. That's ridiculous. To some people that might not be ridiculous, but to me that's ridiculous. So I filmed that, and I need to edit it and then put it up today, because I want to put out at least 2 videos a week now, because there's really no reason why I shouldn't while I'm on this next couple weeks of summer break, because once school comes back I won't be able to film as much, I don't think. But anyway, so while I am doing all that today, I am going to read some more of A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. I started this yesterday on audiobook. I've actually read the first chapter, or listened to the first chapter of this on audiobook before, and for some reason I just ended up picking up other stuff. I think it was right around the Booktubeathon, and so I just ended up picking up other stuff instead of this one. But yeah, so I started listening to this on audiobook yesterday. I am already on page 121. For some reason, I can only listen to, like, British accents on 1.5 speed. I don't know why. I'm just like, wait, I have to slow down. What did he say? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm on page 121 of this. It's pretty good so far. I feel like I'm just now getting to the action. Like, somebody handed Kel something, and he was sort of like, wait, what? Because he was drunk. And he's like, wait, what's going on, sort of? And then all of a sudden these people are like chasing him, and he's just like, what? And we like just got introduced to Lila and like the evil twins and Holland and his brother. So I'm pretty sure those are like gonna be some key players. So now that we like know those people and sort of have the magic set up for us a little bit, have the world set up for us a little bit, now I think it's gonna like, we're in the story, you know what I mean? I like it though so far, and I really like these illustrations that like come with this like exclusive edition. It says I've got 8 hours to go, so technically I could finish this today. Will I? Probably not, but I could. I could finish it since Patrick works like a regular 9 to 5, even though he usually has to stay over. I could literally listen to this all day and then be done with it by the time he gets home from work. But yeah, so I will check back in with you guys in a bit. Hey everybody, what's up? It is Thursday now, the 16th. After cleaning a bunch yesterday, we pretty much just hung out, and I didn't end up taking any more clips, but I did end up getting a lot more reading done, so I wanted to let you guys know how far I've gotten since then, because I've made quite a bit of progress. It says that I have 3 hours left in A Darker Shade of Magic, the audiobook, but I don't think that's the case, because I am on, like, that's the smaller part, it's upside down. That's how much I've got left. I'm on page 298 of, like, basically 399, 398. So I've got literally exactly 100 pages left in this. It's really, really good. I'm having an awesome time reading it. I really can't believe that I waited this long to read it, because I've had these books, and especially this collector's edition, for a really long time now. Like, Patrick got me the first one in the white edition for our anniversary, like, last year, which was last October. So I've had these for a really long time. We just went and got my glasses fixed, so so Kane is in the back eating a sucker that he got since we went in to the doctor's office, and this other little kid asked for one, and she was like, does he want one? And I was like, well, I guess. And you know, I guess it's just it's instinct behavior to know how to eat a sucker, because he is having absolutely no troubles at all back there. Look at him go. A champ. So anyway, we're about to go over to my friend Cam's house, because they just got a swing set, and we're going to play on their swing set. Kane's gonna love it. It is so hot out. It's 85 degrees out, which probably isn't that hot to some people, but to me, I am dying. I'm sweating. Kane is sweating. I accidentally put him in sweatpants because I didn't realize it was that hot. Bless his heart. He's probably just, you know, dying. So we're blasting the AC in the car. I have not made any more progress in The Mistake, but that's fine, because I've been prioritizing A Darker Shade of Magic. Like I said, it's so good. It's definitely shaping up to be a very 4 out of 5 star book, because it's really good. So I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. Kane is yelling, so that's my cue to go. I'll talk to you guys soon. Hey everybody, what's up? It is now Friday at about 5:06 p.m. I wanted to come back and update you guys. Yesterday, after I updated you guys, after we left getting my glasses repaired, we went and Kane played outside a ton at his cousin's house, and I read a bunch. And what else did we do? We ate pizza. It was really good. Not a ton happened, but I did spend like the rest of the night reading, so I didn't come back and update you guys about that because I was spending the time reading. So I wanted to let you guys know what I actually got done. So the first thing I finished technically today at like about 1:30 a.m. was The Mistake by Elle Kennedy. I had about 120, 130 pages left in this the last time I checked in with you guys. So I spent the rest of the night reading that. For some reason it took me like a couple hours to get through that. I don't know, I didn't like this one as much as I liked the first one, so I ended up giving this a 3 out of 5 stars. I liked Logan. He was a doll. I liked Grace. But I don't know. I just wasn't like... I didn't find it like particularly captivating. I didn't find it like... You know what I mean? And I know like some people might be thinking like, well, of course, would you think it's just new adult, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But I really liked the first one, and I definitely had like, you know, decent expectations for this one to at least be like kind of steamy or like just fun to read. And it was decent, but I don't know. I just didn't really like this one as much. Like if I would have read this on my Kindle, I definitely wouldn't have bought like the paperback edition, but it's fine. It is what it is. We all know I have a problem, so we're not surprised by that. But more excitingly, the next thing I ended up finishing though today, well, so now that's 2 books technically today. So the second thing I ended up finishing today is A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. So I've been reading this over the last couple days, listening to it on audiobook, you know, like doing stuff around the house, driving, all that. And I finally finished it today, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. I liked it. It was good. I really like the magic system. I really like the world. I really like the concept of the different Londons. I don't know. It didn't go like above and beyond for me. For some reason. A little person walking up. Oh, hi. Kane just woke up from a nap, so he's gonna tell you guys what we thought. Say hi. So I felt like the situations they found themselves in were realistic, and I felt like everything was explained very cohesively. Like I felt like I could understand very easily like what was happening, why it was happening, and that's great because I don't like feeling like I'm in the dark, like I don't really get what's going on. You know what I mean? Some like high fantasy books can be like that. So I really liked that I knew he's trying to lay down. I really liked that I felt like I knew what was going on, and I felt like I knew the world and the magic system and the characters and all that. And the twins were really dark, and you know, they were very like true to form. You know what I mean? Like they were evil and they stayed evil, and that's totally fine. And I really liked Holland, and I felt like I could tell like why Holland was doing the stuff he was doing, and I didn't really want to be, I mean, well, he might have been evil, and I feel like I really liked all the scenes with Holland, but I mostly just felt bad for him in a way. Like I felt like he probably didn't start off being a bad guy, but like sort of turned into that because of the situations he found himself in, and you know what I mean, like with the twins and all that. So yeah, that's what I thought about those 2 that I read. I also wanted to show you guys 2 books that I picked up recently, but as you can see, I'm holding a sleeping gigantic BB. So I'll show you guys those in a second. It'll be a little bit for me, but it'll be a second for you, so 1 minute. Hey guys, what's up? So it is much later than the last time I talked to you. It is about 1:30 in the morning, but I wanted to do like a late night check-in because I was supposed to show you guys those books that I got the other day, and then I didn't end up doing that because me and Kane were hanging out, and you know how it goes, but it's fine. We're gonna do it real quick right now. So since I talked to you guys last, me and Patrick went and saw The Meg tonight. It was a time and a half. Storyline, pretty awful. Graphics of The Meg, pretty fucking scary if that was real life. Oh no, couldn't be me. Oh no. But yeah, it was a good time. It was a fun time. So the 2 books I got though, really quick, since it's late, are The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker. This just came out. It's about a girl who didn't know her dad, and then he lives in Alaska, and her mom moved to the city because her mom didn't want to live out there, and then she finds out that her dad is dying, and even though she doesn't know him, she wants the chance to know him, so she flies out there, and then there's this love story between her and the pilot that flies her out there, and it just sounds really cute, and I really loved He Will Be My Ruin by K.A. Tucker, so yeah. On the back it says, A Master of Steamy Romance by Kirkus Reviews. I'm here for that. And then the second one I got is Legendary by Stephanie Garber. This is the second book to, or the sequel to, Caraval. I'm sure most of you are familiar with this at this point. I love the jade and the gold in this. This cover is just gorgeous, but you know, what else can we expect? I don't know much about that one because I haven't read Caraval yet. But speaking of Caraval, I'm going to show you guys sort of like the tentative TBR that I've got for the rest of August. Obviously, this is always changing. That's why I don't put out TBR videos, because I just don't want to play y'all or myself. But I do have a lot of books that I want to read that I'm keeping like on my nightstand. So they're prioritized. So let me show you guys those quick. This is the TBR minus the Fallen Caraval. Look, I can prop it up with my foot. Or the Fallen Warcross. Look, I can prop it up with my foot, and there it is. Ignore this gigantic burn on my hand. Isn't that just tragic? I was pulling pizza out of the oven and I hit the oven top. I had a thing on the bottom of my hand to grab it, but I didn't have anything covering the top of my hand, so here we are. Anyway, so these are the books I want to read. I really want to read Warcross. I've already got a bookmark in there because I think I'm going to pick this up like tonight. It's pretty short, like 300 and something pages, so I should be able to finish this one pretty quickly. I'm really excited for it, and I know the sequel comes out in September, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna do this one. And this cover is just everything. I am here for this cover. I love the glossy, I love the color with the white backdrop. Ugh. And then obviously we've got One Dark Throne by Kendara Blake. I just read Three Dark Crowns and absolutely loved it. And the sequel, or the final book maybe, I'm not sure. It could be a saga, I'm not sure. But anyway, Two Dark Reigns, I think it's called, comes out September 4th, so that is really soon. Again, I just am in love with these black, like, matte covers, and then just, like, the simple-ish design on the, like, stark background. Love it! And then I've got Caraval and The Assassin's Blaze. And then I've heard mixed reviews about Caraval. I have the audiobook. I also got this one for like, look at that, $5.97. Beautiful, beautiful. So I've got the audiobook checked out from my library. It's just a matter of taking the time to actually listen to it. I've already gotten a decent amount of the way through. I've gotten through where they leave the island and go to Caraval. But I haven't like gotten even past like once they're just now getting onto the island off the little boat they take. So I'm still pretty early in that, but I don't know, I'll keep you guys updated. But so far these are the 4 that I'm planning on reading, and those are the 2 that I just got. So yeah, I'll let you guys know in the morning. We've got Patrick's dad is getting married, so we got to be up bright and early for that. And maybe I'll take a couple clips, maybe I won't. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if they've got like if they're gonna have like a strict thing on that. If they are, that's totally cool. I probably would. So yeah, I will catch up with you guys at some point tomorrow. Hey guys, what's up? I'm gonna keep it really real with you guys. It is Tuesday at about 4:42 p.m. So the last time I checked in, I think, was Friday night, right before we had to go to bed to then get up early in the morning for Patrick's dad's wedding. So I obviously didn't vlog on Saturday. I took a couple pictures, which I'll include, but it's really pretty and it was just really special, and they were so happy, and I'm so glad that we got to be there and that they didn't just like elope, because I'm glad I got to see, like, you know, their special day, and I'm just here for the weddings. And if we know you, please invite us to your wedding, because we will come and we will show out and we will have a great time with you. And then Sunday, we pretty much just hung out. It was Patrick's only day off, per usual, so we just did stuff around, and we went outside and we got food and, you know, regular stuff. But something we did do of note is we went to Books A Million, and I got Dark Matter by Blake Crouch, and this is the just gorgeous hardcover edition. It's almost like hot pink, almost. Hot pinkish, orangish, I don't know. I love it. It's gorgeous. I'm really excited to read this one ASAP. And since then, I have also done quite a bit of reading. despite the fact that I started classes again yesterday, which was Monday, which is why I didn't vlog yesterday, because we were running around trying to get my books, trying to switch this last minute class, and it was just a mess. But anyway, so not only was I doing that, but I also managed to squeeze in, because true to form, I am, you know, great at prioritizing. I read basically the entirety of Caraval by Stephanie Garber on like a little bit Sunday night, and then I finished like 80% of it yesterday. So basically this is about a girl who goes to Caraval, which is like an invite only circus game event thing. And if you win this circus game event thing, you win this prize. And usually the prize is something like really big and really like magic filled and grandiose, etc. Okay, so this year's prize is one wish, and basically Scarlett, our main character, goes there with the help of this guy Julian, and when they get there she discovers that her sister has gone missing, and so she's like, oh shit, well I shouldn't even be here because my father is crazy, but I want to go and find my sister before I leave to go back to get married to this guy that I've never met, and also our father is crazy, so we need to go like now. So she's looking for her sister, blah blah blah. So she figures out that her sister is actually a part of this year's games. So she's like, fuck, I gotta figure out a way to get my sister back, win the game, and get back in time so my father doesn't figure it out. A pretty decent premise, right? And I really, really liked the world of Caraval. I really liked the magic. I really liked the idea of the whole thing. All of that I loved. And I loved Julian. I loved like the different tents and the scenery, and I don't know, just all of that I really, really liked. I had a good time reading that. I didn't even mind Scarlett. I mean, she was pretty annoying in the beginning, but I didn't mind her. And then, like, the last, like, 20% or so happened, and I was like, what? Like, it was sort of like they kept doing these random reveals, and I was like, but why? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't really like the ending, and, like, I just felt like I was just waiting for it to be over with. But I just, as I mentioned in one of my earlier clips, I just got Legendary, so I don't know, maybe later I'll pick that one up and hopefully it's better. I've heard that it's better. On Goodreads the rating is better. So we'll see. I don't know. It wasn't bad. Definitely a 3-star book. 3.5 star? I don't know. I liked it. It was good up until that part. And then it just got kind of muddy and unnecessary, and it sort of felt like the author was just sort of trying to make reveals for no reason. And then after that, I immediately went and picked up Wicked Ruin by S.L. Jennings. I'm pretty sure that's her name. This is book 3 in the Seven Sinners trilogy or saga. There's 4 quartet. So it's like a new adult-ish paranormal romance story that definitely needs more attention than it gets. It's kind of trash, but I'm definitely trash for it, and I don't care. And it's basically about a girl who like sort of has powers, has like dark callings, you know what I mean? And she's sort of like trying to fight those urges, and then she meets these guys who are like demons, and there's angels, and there's a war, and it's just a good time. Okay, I really like it. It's a really good time. And I read the first 2 back to back. I gave them both 5 stars because I don't care. I have no shame. And so I started reading it yesterday night, and I am on page 157 out of 320, so I'm 49% of the way through. I'm just flying through these. I just love these books. They're so much fun. I'm here for the angst. I really am. So yeah, I don't know how much reading I'm going to be able to get done this week. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna do as much reading as I want, even though school just started. I've got a couple things that I want to read this week. I really want to get around to The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker, because as you have probably heard me say, I just loved He Will Be My Ruin by her, so I really want to read this one. I really want to get around to The Girl in 6E by A.R. Torr at some point. And I also, like, this is like, I'm gonna start this like now. I also really, really want to read Warcross by Marie Lu. This cover is just stunning, as I've said before. I did start this. I actually got to page 8. Yes, very staggering stuff. But I know Wildcard comes out in a couple weeks here. as well as Two Dark Reigns comes out in a couple weeks here, so I really want to get around to One Dark Throne pretty soon here because I loved Three Dark Crowns. So I've got some pretty big reading plans, but for now I think I should probably end the vlog because I don't want to keep having to go days at a time, and I don't know what my schedule for recording and uploading is going to be yet with school. So I might as well get this up now while I've got the time to end the vlog and edit and upload this. But I really appreciate all of you guys watching and coming along on this journey of another week with me. And I will see you guys very soon, next week, with a new reading vlog.